everyone. I'm Nadine, owner of NG Platinum Homes, and welcome to another episode of What Makes This Design Great. And today I have Catalina Yturralde with Meraki Kassa Designs, and we're going to talk about another project of hers, Champions Forest. Now, this is the kitchen of the house that we talked about in the previous episode. So light, bright, beautiful. I love the flooring. I think the flooring is quite lovely. It's kind of a mix of grays, whites.
Yes,
It's very different.
it's like a concrete concrete look. They used to have satillo before,
Okay.
and the colors were like satillo color and olive green. The kitchen was olive green and creamy, so really dark. And they wanted to refresh the house to put it on the market. So I said, well, with this color, we have to make it everything lighter and different. And it was closed. The kitchen was closer, so we opened this corner
Okay.
up, so that way it could flow better, because you had cabinets in the middle and a peninsula and then a little hole to.
So it was very
opened the door.
closed in. So if we
Mhm.
can zoom out again and take a look at, okay, so it was here where the island is, where it was
Yes,
closed in?
you had above the island, you had like cabinets, but you have the window, like an open space. And then it was a little closer to the edge. You have just like a door that went to the other area. So that part, we opened everything up.
Very, very nice. And where did the flooring come from?
Delivery not remember that they were gonna sell this house. So the floor comes from Floor & Decor. Yes.
That's
Beautiful floor. It was easy to install. They didn't have a problem with the spacings between the tiles, when you need them to be rectified really straight when you want the minimum. But they didn't have a problem with having 1/8. So we had 1/8 and it looks really pretty.
Yeah, it looks really
and
nice.
It's easy to maintain.
And do we have quartzite here again in the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay, so we can zoom in on again. the
And that's a
beautiful quartzite.
waterfall match.
And we have a two island situation going on here, right? Or is it's hard to see, but I can't see. Is that connected to the other
No.
side? So it is a two island.
Yes, the blue one, it's for working island. They have on the other side, they put all their pots and pans and everything, because you have in front of it, you have the range. And then this is more for eating and talking, and you have all the placemats, silverware on that side.
And it's a great also for entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Or, because that's quite big. The second larger island there, so they can put food out for guests and things like that. So that's really great. And then we have a zoom in on the backsplash there. Is that from Floor & Decor as well?
Yes.
I recognize that because I've used that backsplash before too. It's
Yes.
really nice. I like the combination of the different backsplash behind the range, and then the field tiles are different. This is a different approach, a more updated approach to mixing those, because I know years ago they would do kind of an accent behind the range, but sometimes you can recognize that it's outdated, but this is really, really lovely.
No, yes, they wanted to. It's a traditional architecture, so we didn't want to clash like with a modern. Even though from the furniture you can tell that she loves modern, but I told her we have to make a transition with interiors, so that way it won't clash with the exterior. And we actually changed the color of the exterior and everything to make it more modern. But yes, so this was like a backsplash that the subway tile have that traditional look and also this accent, but the design, the geometrical design of the accent and backsplash give you like the modern touch. And so, yes, it was a really nice combination. And yes, you have to have also a really great tile installer to
Absolutely.
really make it happen.
Make it, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So we have fresh cabinets there, white, which makes it really nice and bright. What is the paint colors on the cabinets and also on the island? That's a nice blue as well.
The cabinets are high reflective white from Sherwin-Williams. The island is the same blue of the shelves in the back that I have
Okay.
to get
Okay,
back
so
to
we can add
you.
that later. That's
Yes.
fine. Nice gold hardware and fixtures. Those are really nice. Pot filler. What is do you know what the brand of those are and where you procured those from?
They are Delta from
Delta.
Ferguson.
Okay. And then very simple, nice, clean hardware, which is very nice.
Yes, they were also from Ferguson, but I believe they are signature hardware.
Okay, which is great.
And the blue, the vase there in one of
In the upper
the
cabinets.
cabinets, is she brought them from the one from Prague,
Oh.
from a distributor or a showroom that makes the vases for Queen, or used to make them for Queen Elizabeth. And she loved that blue, so we were trying to pair the blue with a darker blue, so that's what.
And
With
that's
the
interesting. You see how much lighting can change the look because here
Mhm.
you can clearly see it's a blue, and you said this is the same color
Yes,
as the shelving, and it looked black.
it's amazing. It's the same color.
But as we know with paints, depending on the lighting, it can
Oh, yes,
change.
colors, and depending
Grays and whites and, all the things, it looks different, and
and
that's why
depending on the natural light that you
Mhm.
get and what time of the day it is.
Yeah, it can look
It's
different,
amazing.
And then what about the appliances?
The appliances, believe it or not, they were existing.
Oh, okay, so they left their
Yes, it's a
appliances.
Viking and Thermador refrigerator that we cannot see, but yes.
Yeah, which is always
hmm
good. And then their lighting here, I
That
love those pendants.
yes,
Those are really
those
cute.
are from Visual Comfort, M&M and Lining, and the modern one, I think it's a Laura from M&M and Lining, but I have to confirm that one. I am almost sure, but I'd
Okay.
rather confirm.
And then what about the furnishings? You have some bar stools and table and
Yes.
chairs there.
Bar stools and chairs are from Rove Concept as well as the table. And on the bench, we have a beautiful, colorful cushion, but we cannot see the fabric.
Oh, it's hard to see. Well, maybe if you zoom in just a little bit on the bench by the windows to the little left corner,
I don't know.
underneath the table.
No, it's hard to
You can't
see.
see
I
it.
have to
Oh,
no.
it's
But
a little bit of a peek
it's
there.
splash, so it goes with the orchids that she has because some clients, I always said you have to add color. Everything not cannot be like so neutral because at some point you're gonna feel like
Yeah, it's a little drab, but I think that the neutrals thing, I mean, a lot of people really like neutrals, and that neutrals changes over time as far as what's
oh
considered a
yes,
neutral.
exactly.
But I think there was a popularity on Instagram with these like tans and beiges, like everything in white, that everybody was doing everything tan, beige, white. So I think that was kind of where a lot of people were getting that from. And it's
Yes.
like, that might look really pretty in a picture or it might look really pretty for a moment, but you're right. I think adding in some color
You
is
need
necessary
to.
to, I mean, it'll make you feel happier too.
Exactly. And you have to, okay, at the end when you get a design, I always tell my clients, you bring me your inspiration, but we have to add your personality,
Mhm.
your personal style. So bring me something from your closet that you love, and you have to ask, why do you like this?
Yeah.
If it's something like with a pattern. So why do you like it, or what? And with the same with the pictures. Why do you like that picture? Because they can tell you they like a picture, but many times they like something in particular out of that picture. So when it's hard to get them with the colors and the feel, you have to dig deeper and deeper. It's like a psychological
Yeah.
game, but yes, your house needs to reflect you. And if you add color, and if you add something that doesn't looks out of place,
Mhm.
it's good. It's okay, because it's gonna be a piece of conversation. It's gonna remind you the fun part of the project, and it's
Yeah.
important.
That's why I always like to incorporate lots of things from travels,
Mm, me too. I
because
love.
I mean, for my own house and then other people too, I love to see that, and it's as you mentioned, conversation starters, because you might see something that's interesting and, there's a story behind it. Oh, we
Exactly.
got this when we were in, wherever.
Yes, exactly. Or we went to round up one spring or
Yeah.
one fall, and we found this beautiful antique piece that
Yeah.
is there, but you feel like it doesn't go, but it goes. It's part, and it's part of them, because they
Mhm.
picked that. I love to put together a design, but there are some pieces that you have to say, it's your house, not mine. So
Yeah.
I want you to get really involved here.
Yeah. That's good. That's good
Hmm.
advice. Well, thank you so much for sharing this amazing project.
Thank you for inviting me again.
Stay tuned for the next episode.